Hello guys. Welcome to our channel. This is a tutorial series for RPA development using UiPath. In our recent tutorials, we saw how to automate desktop and web applications. In this tutorial we will look into loops, conditions, input and output dialogues. Let's begin. Launch UiPath Studio. Let's create a blank project and name it Decision. UiPath has multiple loop activities available such as for each, while, do while and for each row. In this tutorial, we will use do while loop. Let us drag a sequence into main workflow. Drag a do while activity inside sequence. The difference between while and do while loop is that a do while loop executes at least once since condition is evaluated after execution, whereas in a while loop, condition is evaluated before execution, thus loop breaks before performing operations. If condition is not met, let's create 4 variables: name of type string, age of type integer, country and choice of type string. In this tutorial, we will ask the user to enter some information, and based on inputs, we will evaluate some conditions. If condition is met, we will show some response to user. We will also ask the user to enter his or her choice if he or she wants to continue. Let's drag one input dialog activity inside do while. Let us give some meaningful label to the input dialog activity and store the results into name variable. Repeat the same steps for age, country and choice variables. We will show a dialog box based on age of user. Let us drag an if activity inside do while. Give condition as if age is greater than 18, then automation should show a dialog box stating you are adult. Based on the choice entered by user, automation will break or continue. If user enters any value starting with Y, loop will continue to execute, else it will break. To create the condition, we will apply trim method to remove leading and trailing spaces. We are using toUpper method to make condition case insensitive. Starts with method will compare user choice with string Y. Let's execute the workflow. Automation is prompting user to enter name. We will give some input to name, age and country. Let us give Y for choice. Since we had entered age as 34, it has shown the message box you are adult. Click OK. This time we will give age less than 18 and choice as Y. The dialog box has not been appeared since condition was not met. Let us input some values and choice as N. It has shown the dialog since we entered age as greater than 18. Click on OK button and execution is completed. This was a simple example of using conditions, loops, input and output dialogues. However, in real-time automations, loops and conditions are very much important and useful. Let's have a look on the other loop activities provided by UiPath. We have for each loop which can iterate through .NET objects such as list of mail message object, array of strings, enumerable objects, etc. For each row, activity is used to iterate through a data table rows. In a sequence we usually use if condition, however inside a flowchart one should use decision activity. We have covered input and output dialogues to interact with user. We also looked into loops and conditions activities. Thank you. See ya.